Ladies and gentlemen, the Modifieds are ready to go racing at the Speed Palace. Ladies and gentlemen, the Modifieds are ready to rumble.
And the Speed Showcase A main event is underway here at the Port Royal Speedway. We're looking to go almost four wide there in corners number 2. Contact throughout the field. We'll come around to corners number 3 and 4 to complete lap number 1 here at the Port Royal Speedway. And setting the early pace is going to be Dylan Stoyer in the 16.
Heading into the turn, Dylan Stoyer has the early lead as he grabbed the lead from the outside of the front row over Grasso, followed by Stangl, Jankowski, then Mike Mahaney into the turn as they spread it out, still dicing and dueling all the way through the field.
Stoyer is setting a great pace here. You have a great shot of Billy Pouch Jr. as he hauls the mail down on these long straightaways into the turn. Matt Shepard starting to make his way through the field. As right now he has Ryan Watt in the 14W. That's a great battle for inside the top 10.
We lost one already. Tyler Siri pulling the 5-star to the infield. Meanwhile, Stoyer continues to lead the way down the back straightaway. He's used to running big tracks. He's run the Orange County Fair Speedway for a number of years. Meanwhile, working down the back, Stangl tries to move in on Grasso. Then we've got Jankowski behind them, further back in the pack. Now Watt being pressured by the 9S of Shepard, as Watt is trying to move in and challenge Loudon Rybert for position ahead of him.
Track still very, very fast early on here in the Speed Showcase. We do predict that this surface is going to go through a transition phase and get wider throughout this 60 laps as well. Also, if we go green for maybe about another 10 laps or so, the leaders is going to get in slower lap traffic, and we're just going to have to see how Dylan Stoyer handles that, as still the 9S of Matt Shepard trying to carve his way through the field.
Stoyer leading the way. He's got a comfortable edge over Grasso. Grasso no longer being pressured by Stangl. Stangl now getting a little pressure from Alex Jankowski into the turn. Jankowski will dive to the inside, no dice. This time, Mahaney behind him, then Pouch Jr., followed by Payne, Rybert. Shepard now will go by Ryan Watt down the backstretch.
53 laps to go this time by. Dylan Stoyer has a 1.3 second lead over Brandon Grasso, and Alex Jankowski still keeping pace with Matt Stangl for that third position, but still Stangl was smooth and straight as he rips the lip here in turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, Stangl comfortably out in front, make that Stoyer comfortably out in front, but he may soon reach some lap traffic. Stangl now being pressured heavily by Alex Jankowski for position 3. Mahaney's in 5th, Pouch Jr.'s in 6th, followed by Payne, Rybert, Shepard, who got by Watt, then Mancini, and Danny Buck. Jankowski to the inside, putting the pressure on Stangl down the front stretch, heading into turn 1. Alex to the inside, and Matt on the outside.
Jankowski still trying to find some bite as he works the bottom side of this racetrack early on here in the Speed Showcase. Now, Dylan Stoyer can start to see the tail end of this field in this one. Question is, the second place driver of Brandon Grasso, can he close in? As still Matt Stangl and Alex Jankowski battle for third.
Down the backstretch, lap traffic now just ahead of leader Dylan Stoyer. Stoyer will see lap traffic ahead of him. The first car will be Rick Laubach down the front straightaway. Will this allow Grasso to catch him? Stangl still holding on to third, followed by Jankowski. Then Mahaney, Pouch Jr. Pouch Jr. has Payne, Shepard, who's now ahead of Rybert, then Watt and Mancini. Here comes Grasso trying to close in on Stoyer with lap traffic ahead.
Just to give you an idea at home, we are still in the low 19-second bracket in this one, as Dylan Stoyer has officially hit slower lap cars on the back straightaway. Here comes Brandon Grasso. Grasso knocking on the door for the lead.
Yeah, he is coming out of the turn. He always seems to run well here at the Speed Palace. He was in contention to win the first modified race when the mods returned here back in 2018. Grasso and Ryan Watt that night. Grasso closing in on Stoyer, 3 lap cars. Grasso now within 2 car lengths.
Heavy lap traffic in front of your leaders as we have a battle for the top spot. Close call right there with Rick Laubach. Stoyer got slowed up. Here comes Grasso with another run off of corner number 2. Nose to tail for the lead. Underneath the Bobby Rahal scoreboard they go. Still, I think Grasso wanted to try to go down low there, but the lap car Laubach was right there, but you could throw a blanket over the top 2.
Yeah, here they come. Grasso is in the hunt now, charging into turn number 1, and now while they're battling, Stengel and Jankowski are trying to close in on the lead duo. We may soon have a 4-car battle, just like a sprint car race here. We got Perego, I believe, in trouble. Right now as the leaders approach the lap cars, yellow is out. Perego slowing with a smoking race car. Not another engine problem for Anthony Perego. An SRI performance caution on the Speedway.
First time we see that, and another unfortunate break for Anthony Perego. He had troubles last night. Crew was here till wee hours of the morning replacing the power plant, and once again he comes to a stop here on the front straightaway.
As we get set to go, he's got Ryan Watt alongside. Back to green.
Pace quickens once again here during the speed showcase. 45 laps to go. Stoyer leads him once again. There goes Alex Jankowski. He's going to move right into the runner-up spot. They make their way down the backstretch. We're side by side for third.
Yeah, Jankowski shot out of a cannon. Matt Shepard gaining a couple. He got Pouch Jr. and Payne. Now Shepard working on Mahaney. Here's Grasso and Stengel now side by side for third spot. Mahaney and Shepard side by side behind them, and Payne trying to come back after Shepard down the back.
4 cars battle for that 4th spot as Shepard took a peek down low on Mahaney. They are 2 by 2 off of corner number 4. Look at the 35 of Mike Mahaney. He'll put a move on Brandon Grasso and break up into 4th. He's not done yet as he's looking to bring Alex Payne with him. What a great battle.
Yeah, Payne went around Shepard off the 4 down the front straightaway, and Mahaney gets by Grasso. Now they'll go 3 wide. Grasso almost into the guardrail. That will cost him a couple of spots. Payne keeping Shepard at bay. They both got by Grasso. So does Pouch and Watt.
Watt now will make that pass, like you said, Jeff, on Grasso, break into the top 10. We'll look back up front. Alex Jankowski is closing in on the leader, Dylan Stoyer. Stoyer last time by only had a half-second lead, still at a half-second. That's about 5 car lengths here at the Port Royal Speedway. But Alex Payne now, how about that youngster? He's starting to make some noise in the 70A.
Yeah, there's another one of the young lions of modified racing. The Outlaw Speedway champion last year, Alex Payne, moving in now, challenging Mahaney. But at the same time, he's got to play a little defense with Matt Shepard right behind him. Billy Pouch Jr. and Ryan Watt behind him. Up front, Jankowski not as close as he was at one point on leader Dylan Stoyer. Stengel 3 and Mahaney 4.
Also keeping my eye on Brandon Grasso a couple laps ago. Remember, he touched the outside guardrail on turns number 3 and 4. He's still losing spots. Not quite sure if he may have a right rear tire starting to go down on the 32. But right now, he runs in that 10th spot. We'll look back up front. Here we go. We got a 3-car battle for third as Mike Mahaney looks down low of Matt Stengel. Stengel trying to make that car as wide as it can be. But also, here comes Alex Payne.
Yeah, what a great 3-car battle now. Stengel, who was in a race of his life earlier in the race with Jankowski for third spot, saw Jankowski go by on the restart. Now we've got one slowing. It looks like it's Brandon Grasso, possible after effects of that bout with the outside wall. We have an SRI performance caution. Oh, Alex Payne didn't want to see that. He had just passed Mike Mahaney, but he'll have to give that spot back. Grasso ducks in, so does Cole Stengel. They go to the infield. The SRI performance caution flag is out on the Speedway. 38 laps remaining in this one. 60-lap speed showcase. Looks like Grasso is going to go back to the pit area.
He lets the field know when he gets back on the loud pedal. There he is. Green flag is back out. We're underway.
Look out. We got trouble. Coming back to the green. We'll go right back to an SRI performance caution. The middle of the field got all jumbled together. Shepard, Pouch Jr. next in line as we go back to green. Watt alongside of him, then Logan Watt and Loudon Reimert into the corner. Shepard going by Payne, going by Stengel now, battling down the back straightaway now with a 35 of Mike Mahaney.
Matt Shepard slams the door on Mike Mahaney as he takes that third spot away. Still your leaders, Dylan Story, Yankowski second, Shepard third, Mahaney fourth. Great battle for fifth. Here comes Ryan Watt down low, trying to make that pass on Matt Stengel.
Yeah, down the back straightaway now. Reimer being pressured now by the Alley Spark and Outlet 02 of Jack Lehner. Pouch Jr. battling with Ryan Watt through the turn. And Yankowski turning up the heat now on leader, Dylan Stoyer.
What great footage here of the in-car camera on Billy Pouch Jr.'s number 1, brought to you by Super Jan Products, just showing you the speed here that these guys are making during the speed showcase. We'll look back up front, battle for the lead. Here comes Yankowski, who took a peek right through the middle, but Stoyer still has the momentum working up high, and now we got a car off the pacing corner, number 4. The SRI Performance Caution flag waves.
Logan Watt. Logan, who was just up to right around the top 10. He pulled up high in turn 4. Don't know if it's a tire problem or some other problem. But the spark plug, our defending Belmont's Garage South Region Sportsman champion Logan Watt. Zone back to green.
Let's see what happens here in turn 1. Stoyer goes back up high. Great run by Alex Yankowski. Pulls alongside to let Stoyer know he's there. As there goes Mike Mahaney. Mahaney was able to make that pass on the outside of Matt Shepard to break in the third.
Yes, he did. Ooh, Alex Payne getting a little high into the corner now as he's battling it out with the 6 of Matt Stengel off the corner. They'll chase Matt Shepard down the front stretch.
And now here comes Ryan Watt. He'll pull alongside Stengel. That is a battle for 6th right now. As still, it's Dylan Stoyer, Alex Yankowski 1 and 2, Mike Mahaney in 3rd. But as I say that, here comes Matt Shepard looking to take that final podium spot away.
Yeah, Shepard going back after Mahaney after a lap or so after he lost the spot. Here comes Payne. Payne making the pass on Stengel the last time around, now closing back in on Shepard. Alex Payne moving in on Shepard. He'll do a crossover and try to go to the inside on Shepard down the front stretch.
What a move by Alex Payne. And now the SRI Performance Caution flag waves.
Rick Laubach on the back straightaway over there going into turn 3. 32 laps completed. And Laubach in the Beacon Building Products number 20 moving slowly in turns 3 and 4.
As Laubach is going to make that left-hand turn. Brad Strasser stand by. Pouch Jr. also getting on the hammer as he's within the top 10. Here goes Alex Yankowski. Looks to take the top spot away from Stoyer. Nothing there as Matt Shepard goes around Mike Mahaney once again. He'll move up into 3rd.
Working into the turn, Yankowski's going to try to go after Stoyer, and Shepard got by Mahaney now. Stengel pressuring Mahaney off the turn, and Alex Payne now trying to get back into the action here as he lost the spot on the restart. Now down the back straightaway battling Stengel. He'll gain 1.
Stengel found something on the bottom side of the racetrack, looking to put a move on Alex Payne once again. Watt right there. That is a battle for 5th. As Ryan Watt going right through the middle here. First car to be seen to really try something through the middle side of this racetrack as we got a car stopping there on the top side of turn 2. SRI Performance Caution flag waves.
Dwayne Howard and Butch Getz 15G as we get a look at Billy Pouch Jr.'s Super Gen Products in-car camera. Dwayne Howard, many-time champion in his career at Big Diamond, Grandview, and Bridgeport Speedways.
See what happens once again in turns 1 and 2. Now Stoyer slides up high. Yankowski sticks with him right on the bottom. But Stoyer has the momentum as Stengel's starting to make some passes to break into the top 5. We are 2 by 2 up front.
Yes, we are. Mahaney making a run on Shepard, got him out of turn 2 down the back. He'll have him again down the front, and Stengel got by the 70 of Alex Payne. Payne now battling with Stengel, followed by Billy Pouch Jr. 3 wide behind him. Now Watt, Lehner, and Matt Williamson with Loudon Reimer tucked in the middle. Meanwhile, Shepard trying to go back after Mahaney, and Jankowski not challenging Stoyer.
Yeah, Jack Lehner tried to thread the needle there in turns number 1 and 2, as he has Loudon Reimer and Ryan Watt just in front of him, but still Matt Shepard sticking with Mike Mahaney for that third spot. Here comes Shepard trying to find some bite as he works the bottom side of the racetrack. Right there, Mahaney knows he's right there for third.
Yeah, Mahaney using the outside lane. When Stoyer picked the outside lane goes first, and the outside lane had the momentum, and he was able to get back around Shepard. Shepard used the previous restart to get around him, and Mahaney got him the previous restart on the outside. Stengel also getting around Alex Payne. Billy Pauch Jr. behind him, then Ryan Watt, Loudon Reimer, Jack Lehner, and Bobby Hackle the fourth now, showing his name into the top 10.
We'll come around to have 25 laps to go. Dylan Stoyer, your leader. He has a 1.2 second lead over Alex Jankowski, who runs second. A little bit of trouble there for Matt Shepard negotiating the cushion, as still in third you have Mike Mahaney.
Yeah, Shepard losing ground now on Mahaney. He's got some pressure behind him now. Matt Stengel and Alex Payne moving in. Payne has been battling with Matt Stengel for quite some time now. They've traded that position back and forth several times, and Alex Payne will once again go to the bottom lane on Matt Stengel.
Payne trying to find some bite as he runs right through the slick in the middle side of the racetrack. Stengel knows that he is there. They still have Matt Shepard in front of him. There's Billy Pauch, absolutely brilliant, working the top side of the racetrack. You can see that that car is working well because he's not really sawing on the steering wheel, as we have cars coming around to complete 22 laps to go. Yes, good call. Alex Jankowski, our second place car, is starting to trail some smoke in the 84Y.
Yeah, Alex Jankowski, the smoke just came out last time by, and it's getting a little worse. And now Alex is off the pace. Alex Jankowski, the Millman's Napa 84Y, off the pace here in the front stretch. See if he clears, or we will have a caution. We have an SRI performance caution for the defending South Region champion, Alex Jankowski. What a heartbreaker for Kid Rocket, the defending New Jersey Quality Drywall South Region champion.
Green flag waves once again here for the Speed Showcase. Mahaney is going to try something right through the middle. Stoyer still holds him off. Now here comes Matt Shepard. Shepard applying the pressure to Mike Mahaney. Here comes Matt Shepard. He's going to pull a slide job off of corner number 4 and grab that second position away from Mahaney. Mahaney trying to come back on him. They drag race in the corners number 1 and 2. Mahaney trying to find some bite on the bottom. Nothing there.
Last couple of restarts, Shepard was on the bottom. He lost the spot in the restart, protected that this time, did not lose the spot to Stengel, and then pulled that wicked drive into turn 3 to pick up a spot on Mahaney. Alex Payne, he made his move on Matt Stengel, picked up position 4, and he'll try to go after now Mike Mahaney, and Matt Shepard looks to go after the 6 of Dylan Stoyer with 19 now coming to 18 to go.
10th place starter of Alex Payne trying to make the pass to break into the podium. But you see on your screen that Matt Shepard is closing in on a leader of Dylan Stoyer. Only 0.4 of a second separate the top 2.
Shepard driving in low. Stoyer staying out on the outside. Shepard coming up across the racetrack, trying to get closer to Dylan Stoyer. Mahaney now looks like he's closing back in on the top 2 with Alex Payne right behind him. Working down the back, Stengel is in 5th, Watt 6th, Loudon Reimer's in 7th, Pauch Jr., and then Hackle, followed by Godown and Lehner. The top 4 now getting closer and closer. They spread out after the restart. Now they're tightening back up again.
You momentarily saw on the right side of your screen of Ryan Godown. He's improving his position. He's up in the 10th after starting 18th in this one, but we'll look back up front. Mike Mahaney working the top two perfection, starting to close in on the second place driver, Matt Shepard.
Yeah, Mahaney dropped back after losing that spot, but now he's closing back in, get a little more heat in the tires. Shepard's on the bottom, Mahaney's on the outside, zeroing in now on the 9S down the back straightaway. Mahaney's going to keep it on the top lane going into 3 and 4.
Matt Shepard, you have company, and it's in the form of Mike Mahaney. They're nose to tail at the flag stand. Mahaney, however, is going to follow Matt Shepard on the top, and look at Alex Payne starting to close in on the pair. Here comes Alex Payne down the backstretch.
Yeah, that particular lap, Shepard did not go in on the bottom. He went in on the top, blocking off Mahaney. Now Shepard goes to the bottom again. Here comes Payne battling Mahaney. Mahaney was right up behind Matt Shepard, now having to deal with Alex Payne. Great competition here. 2, 3, 4. Grasso's going to the infield. And Stoyer, while all the other battling is going on, is opening up just a little bit more of a lead over Matt Shepard.
Alex Payne parks it right in front of Mike Mahaney off of corner number 4 for third. Contact here on the home straightaway. Mike Mahaney takes that spot away. What a war between Mike Mahaney and Alex Payne. Payne trying something right through the middle in turn 2. Nothing there.
Wow, Payne went past Mahaney, but he regained the spot. And while they're doing that, they're losing ground on Shepard. Stoyer continuing to open up a little bit of a lead. Shepard trying to close it back down. Stangl still 5th. Watt is in 6th. Reimert now up to 7th.
Keeping my eye on Matt Shepard, looks like the 9S is starting to get tight on him as he enters the top in turns 1 and 2. That's why he's trying to make the car slide up right through the slick there in turns number 3 and 4. See if the car gets tight on him. No, he's going to go right through the middle and still keep pace with Dylan Stoyer. Stoyer out to a 6/10 of a lead in that 60, looking to get his first Port Royal victory in his career.
Stoyer continuing to lead the way. Shepard now trying to inch back in a little bit closer. Mahaney still dealing with Payne now as we work inside the final 10. 9 to go in the 2025 Speed Showcase 60 here at the Port Royal Speedway. The kickoff to the New Jersey Quality Drywall South Region Championship Chase. Mahaney and Payne not throwing haymakers at each other, and they now are once again closing back in on Shepard.
That's a battle for third on the left side of your screen and a battle for the top spot on the right side of your screen. Still Mike Mahaney in third, Alex Payne fourth, starting to close in on the second place driver of Matt Shepard. And in the closing stages in this one, Jeff, the leader is going to start to approach slower lap traffic.
Down the straightaway, yes indeed. Stoyer closing in a little bit now on the back end of the field. That'll be the 7 of Mancini. Ahead of him is Cole Stangl. And Shepard trying to keep pace now with Stoyer into the turn. Stoyer running the outside to perfection for the entire race out of the corner. Stoyer and Shepard, 1-2, Mahaney and Payne 3-4.
Stoyer trying to have the best 6 laps in his life, trying to carve through slow lap traffic, but still Matt Shepard not far behind, only 5 car lengths behind him. Now Stoyer, he slips up there in his slick. Here comes another run by Superman Matt Shepard, 5 laps to go.
Stoyer leaving the top for the first time, going to the inside to get by the lap car. If Cole Stangl will do so, he's got a lap car now between himself and Shepard as they work down the back straightaway. 5 laps to go, working now to the inside of the final 5. Stoyer back to the top, a little bit of clear racetrack ahead of him.
Matt Shepard looking to get his 4th Port Royal victory in his career and to take away number 1 for Dylan Stoyer. Nose to tail off of corner number 2. Shepard has a run on Stoyer. They haul the mail down the back straightaway. Slingshot engaged. Here comes Shepard. He pulls off a slide job off of corner number 4. Does it stick? Stoyer turns the car. They drag race out the line with 3 laps to go.
Stoyer to the inside on Shepard. He'll repass him going into turn 1. Shepard dives back under him out of the turn down the back straightaway. Stoyer is back on top. Shepard will pull the wicket, drive into 3 again. Cannot slide up in front of Stoyer. He'll hold him off out of the corner down the straightaway. 2 to go. Lap traffic in front.
A mile to race here in the Speed Showcase, and folks, hold on, we're not done yet. Dylan Stoyer, trying to have the race of his life, has one of the the best in big block modified competition right behind him. Shepard's going to follow him off of corner number 4. They're going to come to the Barron's Performance white flag. 1 lap to go.
Final lap. Lap traffic in play now for Stoyer into the turn. Shepard trying to get through the lap cars and go after Stoyer one more time. Mahaney and Payne will follow down the back straightaway. Who's going to get the win in the Speed Showcase 60?
Stoyer right through the middle. He slides up. Here comes Matt Shepard down low. Stand by, Stoyers. Sunoco checker flag is going to go to Dylan Stoyer to get his first ever Port Royal victory in his career. Shepard second. Mike Mahaney rounds out the podium.